Alright, here in round one is an excellent hand. Really, really close to ideal. Or at least close to ideal as this deck can do, in all honesty. I like to have it up in deck editor so I can flash over to it while I'm playing. Kind of get a better idea of what my outs are. I think that's always important to keep in mind. Oh, mirror match. Ember Beasts are good in multiples. Alright. I guess Ember Beast into Ember Beast is a little more underwhelming, but let's be honest, the Skin Brand Goblin trade for the Skyjack was still going to work in our favor, you know? Know what I mean? We didn't get any pit fights. I guess that would have been nice. Alright, that's acceptable. I mean, we have all the combat tricks in the world, honestly, so um, this shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, like that. So now he could double block an Ember Beast, which he may be tempted to do, and we can just kill both of his guys. Alright, I'm gonna kill it. I mean, it's just gonna be annoying for the rest of the game, you know. So I think that makes sense. Plus, three fours are a little bit more difficult to deal with. Yeah, I guess that's pretty good. I still have tricks that if I got like a martial glory and then I double struck my guy or whatever, that would be pretty strong. Do I want to stay back and block here? Am I still winning the race? Yeah, I am, I guess. Especially with the Boros charm. Let me think. If I do 7 here, that takes him to 11, which means if I deal... I'd have to deal 7 next turn, too, to be able to kill him with Boros charm. Alright, it's not quite enough. Still do have the jump on this, though, for now. Alright, well now I kind of have to stay back. Oh, that sucks. Okay. Yeah, active treason would have wrecked us pretty good there. Ooh, that was a good draw. So can I do Cinder Elemental and still, yep, I should be able to do everything still. Surprisingly, have the mana for all this. Alright. I think we win next turn as long as we don't die this turn. I mean, currently we can Cinder Elemental for what? 7? Alright. Okay. This should work out for us, I believe. We are going to have to bust out our Boros Charm, but as far as I know, based on this attack, we should win. But we have to decide how we want to block. So we have to double block the Halberdiers. I think we're just going to be letting the armored transport through. So we'll block like this. Alright, so we're going to Boros Charm. Get our indestructibility on. Slay his guys. That was weird, doing that. Alright, so we got game 1. That is good. Okay, anything better against him? I guess Basilica Guards looks a little bit better. Because it actually kills his 3/1 double striker. It blocks Wojek Halberdiers. Blocks armored transport. Yeah, it actually looks good. So maybe we cut the Court Street Denizen for the guards. I could see myself doing that. Okay. Anything else? Maybe life gain would be good instead of the Scorchwalker. Possibly. I kind of like that for some reason. Solid 2-drop spells. 2 red sources. I have 7 white sources. And I do have the Arrows of Justice. I'm a white source away from being able to play this. Do have a 5-drop. Sorry about that noise. My neighbor is snow blowing. Oh, this is tough. I don't know. 7 white sources. That's 7, 14, 21, 28. God, it's a close of like, it's only like a 20% chance that I draw a white source off the top in the first few turns here. That's pretty weak. That's tough. That's really tough. If this is a white source, it'd be such an easy keep. That's the problem. I can still play the Arrows of Justice if I get 1 more mana. I think I'm keeping, only because I'm on the draw. This is tough. That was a really tough choice there. That was a good draw. Alright. The good news is I'm going to be able to Arrows of Justice that. So although it's a big deal right now, it is a problem I can take care of. Maybe he doubles up on Madcap. I wouldn't be opposed to that either. Wow. I don't know why that would be better. Did he just accidentally not attack with Daring Skyjack? Like, I thought the whole point of why he didn't attack last turn is because he was playing around Arrows of Justice? Guess he could have Shielded Passage, maybe? Oh, he has Martial Glory. Okay. That makes more sense. So we go to 1. And no white source seen. Alright, well, that one didn't pan out. Guess we swap a mountain for a white source. My fear is that this is going to skew everything, but I think because I brought in a Basilica Guard and a Zarichi Tiger, I guess it makes a little more sense. Maybe I do want just the Edict so I can kill a Madcap skill creature if I have to. Hopefully we just get a good hand here. Another dangerous one. Well, I think I still keep it because I have plenty of other red creatures I could draw. And I guess Massive Raid does remove X1s with the Ember Beast. It's not ideal hand, I admit. But I think it's a keep. That was a good draw. I guess my hand is still slightly worse than I initially said, only because the first creature I have to play is an Ember Beast, which doesn't actually do anything on its own. And then the next creature I would have to play would be Fortress Cyclops. I mean, if he Madcaps here, I'm going to be guaranteed taking 8 damage. Yeah, guaranteed taking 8 damage. But I do have the Massive Raid for it. Just have to do it at a time when he doesn't have the mana to protect it. Pit Fights would have been good for this deck too. Triple Ember Beast. Alright, he doesn't have the mana for Martial Glory anymore, so feels like a good opportunity. It's pretty strong, no doubt. Pretty strong. All right. He got a good jump on me. I'll admit that. I guess I can get in for 6. I can massive raid his veteran, get in for 6, taking him to 14. I feel like I'm not going to get a lot of opportunities to swing here. I don't really want to go into top deck mode. I can only afford, if he gets a haste creature off the top, I'm just dead, but he also plays Gift of Ordzova. I don't know. I don't really like my defense here. I mean, I do, but he's just draining me with this too. It's challenging. He can only crack back for 2. I'm going for it. All right. Well, he successfully kept me back. Hmm. I got rid of the extorter because I can still pretty comfortably block the rest of his team. And the extorter was definitely going to kill me eventually. Oh, maybe he's got martial glory. Um, I I'm unsure what I can do about that. I think I just lose to martial glory. Yeah, kind of got a feeling that's what it's going to be. It was a tough match. Wish I could have won it, but I got taken out. That's all she wrote, folks.